I kind of always thought about it while I was playing. I always thought it was better to be ahead of it because I went the full game and I wanted to be a coach for a while. And this was probably when I was 25, 26, so I did some coaching at BC, Boston College, to just see if I really liked it. And then out of college originally, before I went into MLS, when I started to finish up playing, I started to work at Morgan Stanley as an intern for the last 3 years of my career. So I'd already started to slowly prepare that. The TV was something I always loved to do. I had always hoped, but it's nothing really you can control. It's nothing you can really put into place. And because I went in there while I was still a player, you really get to gain access to people where they really want to show you stuff, as opposed to, hey, I just retired, I'm here, and you're starting a job. We have a conference call on Monday, prepare who we're going to try to talk about, what we might be thinking about for the game, and then I start to watch a video and see who and what in that game is going to be important for us to focus upon, and who I think the Revs might have trouble beating. And so that's what I start doing, as early as Monday, and then it kind of comes into what the lineups might be by Friday or Saturday. I live very close, so when it's a home game, I like to write my script the day of, and then I like to get over here about 2 hours early. We have a meeting over there with the entire staff, just to make sure that all the camera guys are all set, what we're going to be watching, what kind of camera zones we want to take on certain players. And then we go up there, and then I like to get into game mode. I like to come down here sometimes, talk to the players, and I have a good rapport with a lot of these players, played against them, so I still feel that I have that ability to go in and talk to Cal Beckham, 5 minutes before the game to see how he's doing, and kind of maybe weave that into the broadcast. But if it's personal, I won't always bring it in. It depends on how I feel about the conversation with the player. In the broadcasting, I started to talk to Brad early and said, hey, I may want to do this. So I think that if there's a player that wants to do it, go talk to the broadcast team. I love talking to these guys. If they ever wanted to get into it, I would give them whatever I could. I think that that's important to get. While you're still playing, think about these things.
Look at the commitment from Shari Joseph. He almost gets kicked in the head by Breck Shea, but it's a diving header, and it's a perfect finish to that near post.